Hello everybody, welcome to Fruitful Trees. Today we are making a field trip to Zill's High-Performance Nursery, and while there we're going to be tasting some mangoes, and we're going to have them talking about some of the mangoes they have in stock. I'm so pleasantly surprised because this is going to be a great trip. I'm excited to check out all these new mangoes and take them home and do a tasting with you all. So here it goes. Hello everybody, welcome to Fruitful Trees. I am here in the mecca of the mango world. This is Zill's High-Performance Nursery right in my house in Lake Worth, Florida, Boynton Beach, Florida area. And look at this. They have an amazing selection of mangoes for sale to the public. Last time I did a video with them, I'll put the links below. They told us about amazing things they're doing and experiments they're doing with the rootstocks and different mangoes that are coming out, the new mangoes. But they were saying when mango season comes, we're going to have mangoes for sale, mangoes for sale. And I'm really excited because I've heard in the past people have come here really excited to eat mangoes, but they had to wait a long time because the mangoes weren't picked as ripe. And they were doing that, and they discovered several things. They discovered some mangoes shouldn't be picked ripe, like Sugarloaf. It's not a good mango to pick ripe. We'll hear about that today. And there are a few others that you want to pick green. But others, you know, people come here, they want to eat a mango, and they don't want to wait a week for it to ripen. And they listened to the public, they figured it out, and they figured out which mangoes are, they're still learning, but which mangoes are best to pick green and which ones aren't. And here we are at Zill's Nursery, and look at me. These are ripe. These are ready. Somebody could walk in off the street. I'll put the hours below, and they could eat this today. Amazing, amazing. So I highly recommend Zill's High-Performance Nursery. If you love mangoes, and these aren't just mangoes, these are the best of the best mangoes. If you love mangoes, this is the place you want to be. So now you can come here, they sell to the public. They don't sell trees to the public. The trees are to the local nurseries, but they do sell mangoes to the public here. And it's the mangoes switch all throughout the year depending on what's in season, but we've been in the field before here and we see their trees. I'm just going to name a couple of these amazing mangoes. We have the M4, which we'll be talking about today, which is a great late season mango that tastes like coconut. In my opinion, the best late season mango out there available. And they also have a Gary Mango, which is my friend Julie and Laura's at Laura's Farm's favorite tasting mango. And I recently tasted one, and it's an amazing tasting mango. There's the Gary. They have Super Julie, which we're going to taste today, and I'm looking forward to that. They have this one here. I haven't had this one yet. This is a Kensington.
It's one of the famous mangoes in Australia.
Okay, this is one of the famous Australian mangoes. So this is very well known in Australia, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Is this a Zill variety?
No, that's not a Zill variety, but it's part of Mr. Zill collection in the other property. So if he have it over there, it's because he thought it was a good mango.
Okay. Then we have the famous Kerry mango, which everyone knows. Kerry, it's absolutely wonderful. And then they have a P22. This is one of the other mangoes, P22. And we're going to hear about it today, how it's picked green. And this is the all-star here. This is amazing, P22. So this is one you want to try. Valkyrie, Edward. I've had most of these. I haven't had the P22. I'm going to have a Super Julie today. And we're going to look over here. We have the Karen Michelle. Now, Carla Mango is one. I was recently at Tropical Acres Farms, and Alex told me this is a special mango. And he had one more left on the tree that he gave me to do a video with. So I'm really excited about tasting this one today. Carla Mango, and hear great things about it. We have Lemon Zest, everyone's favorite #1 mango from a taste standpoint is Lemon Zest. And he has Julie. Julie is probably the most popular mango if you're in the Caribbean. But today we're going to learn about Super Julie, which is so much better than this for so many reasons. And we're going to talk about it, but it tastes like that. And then there's the Carla, which people are excited about. I've tasted this last year, and I liked it so much I got a tree. And I'm only limited on how many trees I could put, and Carla was one of them. And then, of course, Pina Colada. Besides coconut cream, this is probably one of the best named fruits out there, pina colada. And you know what this one is? Last time we were here, we were talking about a new mango that tastes like pina colada, but it's so much improved, so much better. So maybe it's an improved pina colada or a super pina colada. They don't have a name yet. Maybe one of those two names will stick, but stay tuned for learn more about from Zill's new pina colada. What was the number of that?
The new pina colada,
yeah.
2046.
2046. Yeah. So the improved pina colada or the super pina colada, 2046. And then there's the Sunrise. Sunrise. This has been my number one mango this year that I've tasted and had. Love Sunrise, and everyone that tastes it, I find they like it. Mana Chinook is very popular. Alfonso. Alfonso is something that typically doesn't grow here well. And they have a whole bucket full of Alfonso. So come on out here. And Diamond. Diamond's another one I haven't had yet, but I hear great things about. And I'm going to look forward to trying that today. And then we have coconut cream, which is the number one best tasting and name for a mango. This is the only mango that has a patent to it. That's how special it is. And I have a tree, and my neighbor has a tree, and we've been tasting them, and literally tastes like coconut cream. I'm so excited, everybody, to have Marcelo here today at Zill's High-Performance Nursery back on the show, and he's going to be discussing these mangoes with us. So here we go. Okay, buddy, here we are back at Zill's. This is Marcelo, and we're looking at all of the mangoes that are for sale because we are right in the middle of mango season. And this is Zill's High-Performance Nursery. I'll put the address below. How you doing, Marcelo?
Good afternoon, everyone. We're here, mango season, another year. This year we try to do things different a little bit. We kept on the side a little bit more the green fruit. We decided to this year to bring at the office where most of the retail people come here to get ripe fruit. We switched a little bit the system this time. We usually got a lot of green fruit over here, but this year, as you can see over here, we got a lot of ripe fruit over here, over there. They used to be full, but a couple customers came. We try to do a little more interested this year. We try to do cut some mangoes for the people to try. The varieties they didn't know what it looks like or what it tastes like. And so this year we try to do things a little different at the nursery. Hopefully you guys like it. Since we're here, I'm gonna take a few minutes about talking about some varieties that I know the name doesn't help, the marketing or, getting the people into the mango. But over here, this is a pretty interesting variety that we brought out like 3 years ago. We're having good expectations about it. People is being liking it, and this is the M4. It's quite a bit late mango, but our first bloom at Zill's was ready this week, so we got a little lucky this year. The first characteristic of this mango is that it cannot be picked ripe, but I'm not gonna argue with somebody that like to just get ripe fruit all over their trees. Like, no problem. I just recommend it not, pick it ripe, because it gets, with these rains that we're having, if you let it ripen on the tree, I think most of the farmers will be a little disappointed because their skin doesn't hold very good whenever they are too ripe. But another one that happens the same thing, but it's a very, very good mango, and I think it's one of the best mangoes that Mr. Gary tried this summer. That is P22. It was one of the Zill selections over here. As you can see, it's got a nice color. as all the Zill varieties, they show some Luna cells as well whenever it's ready. Never change color whenever it's ready to cut, so for the people to know. M4s, sugar loaves, P22, and what other? Let me see. Maybe I think that should be it. Those three varieties that I just mentioned. They don't. Super Alfonso. I'm sorry. Super Alfonso, they don't change color whenever they are ready. So we recommend people to cut it whenever it's soft. Not too green, not too yellow. They don't really, show color. But those are the kind of tricks I want people to start learning about Zill varieties, because I feel like all these years the most common thing for people is red on top, yellow on the bottom, and it's just usual for people to, whenever they see a mango, yellow on the bottom and red on top, they just think it's ready. And whenever they don't change color, or like they don't do something like that similar, they just throw the mango away because they think it's not ready. But we're trying to switch it up. We're trying to, get people to try the new varieties and get used to the green type mangoes, to cut them like green, and like not waiting until they are, very bright, very yellow. And so that's the main purpose of this year, explaining people how to cut the mango on those four varieties that I just mentioned. Yeah.
Okay, so you said the M4, the P22, the Super Alfonso, and the Sugarloaf.
Sugarloaf, especially the Sugarloaf. I know for some reason people sometimes, complain about the Sugarloaf whenever it's ready. That I know you guys know. It looks not the best shape ever. It gets pretty wrinkly. The skin doesn't look, very beautiful. But I know you guys, when you guys cut that mango, it's one of the best flavor mangoes out there. Same with this one, the P22. What is amazing about this mango is, I don't know how he did it, but like he did it right. The texture inside this mango is just unbelievable. Literally, you can cut this mango and eat it with a spoon, no problem.
Wow.
You're not even gonna get dirty. So that's pretty unbelievable, and hopefully the P22 get out there to all the farmers in Florida. I really recommend it. It's a very productive mango. It is with the right kind of sunlight. It's very disease resistant. If it has space to grow, if it's sunlight, it's a very good mango. It was the best mango that we tried so far in the office, and we had some customers actually here that they were pretty impressed with the texture of the mango. Everything is changing now. People, they don't want to get too dirty whenever they're eating mango, and I know that, and they are right. Sometimes it was just too messy on the table to like enjoy with the family, but I think Mr. Gary really changed the game, and hopefully you guys get to try it sometimes.
Is that ripe right now?
No, this was picked on Saturday. Okay, from Saturday, I will say this mango to be fully, I would say, ripe to cut, be by 10 days, 12 days, which this means that all the farmers, all the people that are shipping mangoes around the US, I think those four varieties that we're just talking about, those are gonna be great for people to ship, because they will hold 12 days, 10 days on boxes. And hopefully, I know we get some mistakes sometimes, and I bet all the farmers, sometimes they pick a little bit, green, and we miss too. We are not perfect. We miss, but hopefully you guys get to try the right flavor, and it was one of the best mangoes that Mr. Zill created. Yeah. for sure.
P22. Okay.
P22, yeah.
That's great. So I got a question. These mangoes are amazing. The M4 is amazing. The P22 is amazing. Why don't they have names yet? Why did they keep them with the row and number? And are they going to name them?
Okay, really, what happened was like 4 years ago, we just, where they were planted, Mr. Zill just, I just asked him, Mr. Zill, what's the name of, this mango? He just gave me the line where it was planted, and like we kept it like that. That year, people got to try the M4, especially the M4. We have received a lot of more comments about it than the P22. But the M4 just stated like that online, like they know it as an M4. Of course, hopefully through this channel, people will get us like a name. If you guys can help us get it a name. And if we're listening, we always open to the people that want to help us, getting some names going. And it'd be, pretty helpful for us and the marketing. Yeah,
Wonderful, wonderful.
Another one here that we have is the Carla. Carla is I think for all the farmers out here, it's pretty well known. A lot of people already have Zill varieties. Hopefully they, they get it going too, But the Carla, it's a pretty nice fruit. As you can see, it stays quite a bit. It likes to be big green again, like this, similar to the other varieties. But I would say this mango usually turns yellow whenever it's ready, so it's not like the other ones we were talking about. And the one that I really want to show people right here is the Super Julie. Super Julie is a massive fruit for being, a family of a Julie. The Julies, the regular Julies are, you can compare the size right here. So it's a very productive tree. It's not as compact as we like, because the trees, they really get some size. I'm not gonna say no, but the production on this tree and the disease resistance of the Super Julie is very good. It's hopefully it become one of the best mangoes we have, because we know in the US we have a lot of people from the Caribbean that likes these type of flavors. Hopefully they get to try it, and hopefully they like it, Super Julie right here.
Does it taste a lot like Julie?
It's just like Julie.
Yeah. Really? Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And how about the season? Because I know the Julie and the Super Julie are ready right now.
I will say, well, the Super Julie, this is what happened in our trees, Our trees, people gotta remember, our trees are 30, 25 years old, We get the first bloom and the second bloom really, in between. We get maybe some fruit ready. But it's really a mid-season mango, I will say. We get some mangoes early, the first bloom, but that's not usually what happens with this mango. This, I would say, is mid-late season. Yeah, the Super Julie.
And the Julie, when is that?
The Julie is a mid-season mango.
Okay.
The Julie.
So the Super Julie will be later as well.
I bet we're going to have still in July some Super Julie fruit. Because our trees, as I said, is just crazy. It's very productive.
And it produces better than the Julie.
Way better than the Julie. And it holds better in the tree than the Julie. And it's just 100% more disease resistant like the Julie.
So the only advantage Julie has over that is that it's a smaller tree. Other than that, everything's Super Julie.
Right, and don't get me wrong, that's probably a good reason why people are still buying Julies, Like, it's a pretty compact tree, they can't complain. But, if everything, it's all about how people keep their trees, If they want a compact tree, I bet they want to trim it every year, that's not our case. Like we just let them grow, and like we have other things to do too. So, but it's up to the people how they wanted the tree, basically. Yeah, we got some coconut creams, which everybody knows. Sunrise. We have some diamonds today. Alfonsos that are not very usual in Florida. So yeah, that's a little bit of everything that we have here, and hopefully you enjoy our mangoes. And if for some reason you guys, sometimes come here and maybe we miss sometimes in some mangoes, probably yeah, we miss. And hopefully you come back and hey, get some other ones, and we really get that going. And we like to share with people what we have.
Wonderful, wonderful. Well, thank you very much for showing us, everybody. I'm going to put the contact information below to get these mangoes. What are your hours here?
We use on mango season. We are open 7 days a week. Weekends 10 to 4:30, and Monday to Friday 8 to 5:30. I will say, yeah, no problem. You guys can come by.
So between 8:30 and 5:30 on Monday to Friday.
Weekdays, yeah.
Weekdays.
On the weekends, basically 10 a.m. to 5:30. Yeah.
People can come and get these mangoes. Amazing. All right. And you want to say anything about the Carla Michelle?
Carla Michelle, the Big Edward. That's how people, farmers, people that knows about mangoes, that's how they call it. It's a Big Edward. It's a very good mango. By the way, the only problem you're gonna have with these mangoes is that birds love them. Raccoons love them. Squirrels love them more than anything else. I haven't seen something like that in my life. They just love Carla Michelle. So if you're gonna grow this mango, you better get some some things for the squirrels and raccoons to just stay out of the way. But it's a very productive. It's a very productive mango. It stays pretty clean, I will say. Definitely. It sets 3 blooms. The 3 years that I have picked Carla Michelle, definitely these are the type of mango that sets 3 blooms in the season. So farmers out there, they gotta be careful because they all look alike whenever are on the tree, but some of them they just show some things different than others. But you gotta be very careful. Like whenever you're picking, we have done some mistakes picking it, but we are learning. These varieties is still pretty new to us, and we're trying to figure it out when it's the right time for people to ship it, for people to get it ripe, for people to get it green, and we're trying to figure it out. But it's a great mango, the Big Edward, Carla Michelle.
All right.
Yeah. Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. We're gonna start cutting the Super Julie and the Carla Michelle right here, and see what Paul thinks. Okay.
Okay. So this one is a Super Julie.
As you can see, we're just cutting the first, over here.
Wow, look at that color. That's so yellow.
You can see
wow,
that color.
Orange. It's like, wow. So this is a seedling of, is this seedling of a Julie, right?
Mm-hmm. I don't remember right now, what it was crossed with, but I can tell you, yeah, it's crossed between a Julie and something else.
And I would say that for people from the Caribbean, other than a mango called East Indian, Julie is the most popular mango that everyone wants from the Caribbean. And Julie doesn't produce extremely well here in South Florida, but this is exciting to know that there's a Super Julie. Now, what's the difference between a Super Julie and a Juliet? What's the difference?
Well, it's way different. It's a way different mango. The way it ripens, the way it holds on the trees, the look of the inside too is very, as you can see, this Super Julie is very very yellow. Whenever it's almost orange, I would say.
Yeah.
It's very. Let's see what Paul thinks.
And they're both seedlings of a Julie, right?
Right.
Juliet and Super Julie. I mean, okay, so this is Super Julie. Wow, it tastes a lot like a Julie. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, wow, I wouldn't, if you blindfolded me, I would think I was eating a Julie.
Yeah. It's pretty sweet. It's pretty sweet.
Very
mango.
sweet. The consistency is wonderful as
Yeah.
well.
I would recommend it from, as you can see, this is a well-ripe fruit over here, a well-ripe Super Julie. I would say that this will be better cut yesterday for some reasons. I don't like it to be very soft.
Okay,
But,
but even like this, it's okay.
Yeah. You can feel it. It's pretty sweet mango, as you can see.
Yeah, I would, and look how big that is, everybody. So this is the color. Now, do you pick this when it's this color?
We picked this ripe on the tree. That was picked today. So probably it would be better if we picked it like 3 days ago. It'd be better. But there are some people out there that wants to see the mango like this whenever they want to pick it. So go ahead, no problem.
Yeah, that was delicious. That
Yeah.
was excellent. That's
Yeah.
love that.
Over here, we're gonna start cutting the Karen Michelle.
Karen Michelle, show them the color of that. That one's yellow. Karen Michelle. So this one I'm hearing a lot about. People that taste it.
The
love
color is beautiful.
Wow.
Beautiful color in the Karen Michelle. Whenever we start building it, you see the texture like orangey.
Yeah,
It's
amazing.
Really nice. It's really nice.
And do you know what this one's? I mean, obviously named after somebody, Karen Michelle. Like, what's this? Do you know the backstory of that?
I don't know the story, but yeah, they came with a fun name, which is good. We have no problem, We're used to that, fun names.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, here we go, Paul. Tell me what you think.
Karen Michelle. Okay.
Wow.
It's nice. It's nice.
Here's another piece. Yep.
Very unique flavor.
Yeah.
Very unique.
You can taste
Very
like
juicy.
a little, very juicy, and there's a little bit of a coconut flavor somewhere, over there. You can feel it at the end. You can taste it.
Yeah, definitely a variety you got to check out. It's
Yep.
I'm sure that is really super high in the bricks because that is super sweet.
Yeah.
That's, I
Yeah.
mean,
It's
I
one
don't. That's like pure sugar.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's one of the best mangoes we have. Hopefully we get the farmers out in Florida here. I know.
Let me try one more piece of that.
Sure,
That's like pure sugar. I mean,
Yeah.
wow.
This mango was picked ripe, as you can see. Whenever we start cutting it, it looks like this on the inside. It's I would say, Paul, it has a lot of meat. This mango carries a lot of meat. It's very big mango. This is not, but this is one we can say it's a huge mango.
Yeah, it's very a unique flavor. To me, it tastes like, I'll tell you what it tastes like. When I was a little kid, oh, not a little kid, well, a little kid, there was a candy, junk food candy tastes Fun Dip with this little stick, and you used to put in this sweet powder and eat the powder.
Yeah.
Fun Dip. And that's how, it was the sweetest candy, and this is the sweetest mango. That's what it tastes like to me. It's very unique flavor. If I was going to taste 10 different mangoes, Even though they have an all different flavor, they all have like a mango flavor. This tastes like Fun Dip to me.
Yeah, nice.
Wow.
It's a very good mango. Definitely, it was a great creation by Mr. Gary.
How does it grow here? And how's the disease resistant?
Okay, we have on Zill High-Performance plants. We got 2 properties with mango trees. You know, I would say the best property out of the 2 is the one that is closest to the beach, which is this one that we're recording right now. In here, the Carmichael stays pretty clean. Don't get me wrong, it stays pretty. Again, what we've seen in both places is just that the squirrels, if they have a coconut cream, a Super Julie, a Carmichael, a Juicy Peach, a Super Alfonso, they just choose Carmichael. It's just crazy. It's similar as an Ugly Betty too.
Yeah.
So that's the only problem I would say that is really really bad. Like, it's just very sweet, and the birds know it, and the squirrels, they know it too.
Yeah, they know it. It's.
But
wow.
I haven't had an experience with black spot on the Carmichael. Never. I seen a very deep black spot on it. Never, like, you know, the lemon zest type black spot that all we've seen it, all Florida. Never. It's a very clean mango. Yeah.
What's the crust on that? Do you know what it is?
I can't remember right now. Yeah.
I tell you this it leaves an aftertaste too. It's not just that Fun Dip, but it leaves an aftertaste. Some mangoes you can eat and it goes away, but this, it's still on my tongue. It's wow, that's very unique.
Yeah.
Karen Michelle, definitely.
I get from Zill High-Performance plants. We're gonna give this to Mr. Paul. Thank you for coming here today. It's been very helpful for us, and I appreciate it. Okay.
Well, thank you very much. Thank you for that gift, everybody. And I'm going to put the link below down to Zill's nursery, High-Performance Nursery. They're actually right near my house. What a blessing. They're in Hypoluxo Avenue here, and right off Hypoluxo, but they're in South Florida in the Lake Worth area. Definitely a place you want to check out. They have trees. Now, if you bought a tree, you most likely got it somehow, some way from here. If you bought a mango tree, they sell to all the nurseries. They don't sell to the public mango trees. The last time I did a video with you, the people were asking, do they sell to the public? They do sell mangoes to the public, like we're seeing here today.
Right.
So they don't sell trees to the public. The trees they sell to the nurseries, but they sell mangoes to the public. And I have a lot wonderful surprise about today. What I'm seeing and all the mangoes that are ripe here. It brings joy to me to see that you have ripe mangoes people can pick up today and eat.
Right.
Which, like you said, is something new that you're experimenting with. Because in the past, you would come here and there'd be a whole bunch of beautiful mangoes, but you'd have to wait. You'd have to wait to taste them. And now you can literally come here, and I haven't been here a lot this year. I assume it's like this all the time now. But
not only that, Paul. A few years ago, everybody needs to know, Mr. Zill was very disappointed with the sugar loaf. Why? Because we let it ripen in the tree, and we found out like 3 or 4 years ago, it's just a mango that loves to be picked green. So, to all the people out there, Zill High-Performance plants being upgrading a lot of the stuff. We're just getting started on this project. It's pretty new. We're still, learning about all the varieties he made, and we're still learning. And hopefully you guys get the best flavors over there. Okay.
Yeah, it's excellent. Check it out. It's definitely worth a trip. I highly recommend it. And come here and get a bag. Don't just get one. Get a whole bunch of mangoes because they are excellent. And I want to get the trees because these are amazing. All these mangoes. Thank you so much for the job you're doing.
Thank you.
He's in the field, in the hot field, picking these mangoes. And thank you for listening to the public because I'm telling you, as you see on the video, we're sitting in front of a bunch of ripe mangoes right now,
Yeah.
and they look beautiful, literally ready to eat now. And great job. And everybody, their links are below. Definitely contact them. They have a Facebook page. I'll put their phone number and address below with their hours. Come on out here to Zill's High-Performance Nursery. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right, everybody, that was Zill's High-Performance Nursery. I'm putting their contact information below. I'm so excited that they have all these mangoes right now available, and they're ripe, and I picked some up, and we're gonna taste them right now. This is the Carla Mango, and this is like the third or fourth time this week I've been hearing about it. It started with Orlando Gardner told me about it, and then Alex at Tropical Acres, we did a video featuring it, and I just put one in the refrigerator and I just had it, and this mango, every time I taste it, it tastes better and better. It's just a beautiful mango, and wow, it's just so sweet. But it doesn't necessarily have that mango classical flavor. It's very unique. I'm liking it more and more. And I was hoping I don't like any of these mangoes because if I don't have the tree, I don't have room for more tree, but that's one where you have to get a tree. So that's a Karen Michelle. Well, I have some other mangoes here from Zill that they gave me while I was there. I want to taste with you all today. It's a diamond. And all of these mangoes, right now it's mango season, are available from Zill's High-Performance Nursery. I'll put their address below, and you can get them while they're in season. They don't sell trees to the public. They only sell trees wholesale to nurseries, but they do sell mangoes to the public, as you saw in the video. This is a diamond, my first diamond. That's very nice, very nice. Mangoes, to me, taste so much better when they're refrigerated, right? Here's another one from Zill's, Lemon Zest. Lemon Zest. This is everyone's favorite, but it has a problem with bacterial black spot, so that's why a lot of people don't have success growing these, but look how beautiful that is. This is most people's top tasting mangoes out there. This is Lemon Zest. That's the top of the top. That I'm so glad I have a tree. And you see, it came out with a little funky spot here, but that's not bacterial black spot. That's just the way they're growing. But I have a tree and they're just starting to come in. But that's Lemon Zest. So I have a couple of others here from Gills. We'll try it. There's a Kerry. Such a different flavor on this Kerry. And thank you again, Marcelo from Zill's, for taking the time out to do the video with me. This is the Kerry Mango. Such a different flavor. Wow. So that's Kerry. Let's see what else we have here. These Zill's mangoes. We got a Pickering. Pickering. Every mango I've tasted so far tastes different. What an amazing display here. We have Angie. Angie tastes a lot like Kerry, but the consistency I like actually better than Kerry. It's just not, it's a little bit different consistency. You This is Angie. Wow. Wow. All right, let's try one more. Well, two more. Sunrise. This has been my favorite mango so far this year, and I love this mango. Sunrise. You can't go wrong with any of these, and all of these are available at Zill's High-Performance Nursery. This is Sunrise. Wow. Wow. Recently someone asked me, what is a 10? What is a 10? Sunrise is a 10. And then one more mango from Zill's that we did a video about a little while ago. This is a Super Alfonso. Super Alfonso. Wow. It has no resemblance to Alfonso, but it is top tier. I mean, I'm sitting here with 10s. Angie, Super Alfonso, Karen Michelle, Sunrise. 10s. I'd give the Lemon Zest 10. For me, I'd give the Kerry maybe, personally, for me, I'd give the Kerry maybe a 8.5 or a 9, but it's a 10 for most people. And Pickering, a good Pickering, I'd give a 9. But everything else here is a 10. You can't go wrong with these Zill mangoes. Wow, this has been the best mango tasting I've ever done. Absolutely amazing. I wish you could be here to taste it, but if you live in South Florida, you can go locally and get these from Zill's High-Performance Nursery. Now, if you don't live in South Florida and you want to get these shipped to you, there are many nurseries that will ship these particular mangoes out to you. So I'll put some of those contacts below in the video so you can get those. But amazing, just amazing amount of mangoes here on display, and I think you should try them all. Thank you again, Marcelo from Zill's Nursery, for having me come out and for giving me some of these mangoes to try. Some of these are from my own trees, but I am telling you, the Karen Michelle to me has been the most impressive in terms of each time I taste it, I like it more and more. I mean, Sunrise is my Sunrise and Lemon Zest are my two favorite. But I'll tell you, this Karen Michelle, every time I taste it, it tastes better and better. I'm really impressed. And Zill's has a lot more. This is just a small amount. And I was so impressed when I went into the nursery and I saw these mangoes ripe and ready. To be honest, I didn't see that before, but like Marcelo said in the video, they've been improving that and they did a great job. So I'm gonna sit here and eat some of these, and amazing. Mango season is upon us. So go get yourself some mangoes now. Zill's High-Performance Nursery. Hey everybody, there it was. That was Zill's High-Performance Nursery. Thank you, Marcelo, for being on the show. And thank you to Zill's High-Performance Nursery and Gary Zill and all you're doing here for the community. And I highly recommend people stop in on here and get some mangoes, ripe mangoes, picked right. And we're learning, we're growing. And Marcelo, who's the main person here picking the mangoes, has done a great job in not only picking the mangoes right for us, but teaching us how and when to pick these mangoes for the perfect time. We're going to have him back on the show in the future talking about some of these mangoes and when they're best to pick. But if you have comments or questions, post them below the video and I'll try to get an answer for you. Or you could even call them directly and maybe speak to him. And if you're a regular customer of theirs, and you have to go out of town, they'll maybe even ship them to you. So they're very hospitable here and just friendly. So thank you very much to Zill's. Thank you, Marcel, everybody. Please remember to like and subscribe. And until then, everybody, have a great day and keep growing.